talking about. Get on my face. Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline, horses and skylines, whip a Porsche, get a couple in these trying times. I see you, I feel you, I really do. But I wouldn't wanna be you like me. I'm on my P's like a feeding ducky. Seen your girl eating cheese pieces, she was yucky, musty. We need custody of the money tree. See my phone busting and jumping, it's like a buzzing bee. Wasn't he safe?
Okay. Don't win me unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, or I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this bullshit. Used to work out Parker Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing. Look, we mobbing. All in got timing. What? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver. It's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a choke.
Welcome. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. That one's good for two. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Shot clock at 2. Antetokounmpo for 3. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Toronto. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
Here's Kidd. The rebound by Duncan. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Drexler. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Toronto's shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Kidd. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Jordan. And again, Toronto, no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
To the wing on the left. And here they come. Pass to Kidd. To the left wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. Here's Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 6.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Kidd. The rebound by Duncan.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Jordan misses.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
San Antonio again can't hit.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. It's Brown on the wing. On target from range.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Into the lane. Pass to Leonard. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Left side Durant. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. .102 left in the opening quarter. Frazier shot is off. To the inside. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
Leonard can't get it to go. On offense, here is San Antonio. .30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Frazier. Defended by Brown. Here's Leonard. Rebound by San Antonio. James with a steal. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
West misses. And so here is Toronto. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Wade. On the take. And Havlicek pulls it down.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Toronto on D. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Good on the second one. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And they call an illegal screen here.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From deep, Jordan. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Duncan. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And that one misses.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And he sinks the second. Toronto leading by 3. Leonard outside. Pass to Drexler. Back to Leonard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Brown. Check Brown! Oh my goodness!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Here's Drexler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That free throw no good.
Clyde Drexler. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. On offense, here is San Antonio, trailing by 2. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Antetokounmpo outside. Five on the clock. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Kawhi Leonard.
Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 6.
And, of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And he nails the third.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
.26 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Toronto passing it around. Stolen. And the basket is good.
Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
Leonard on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And then Russell with the dunk.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Russell. Floats one. And it's Drexler missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 1-point game. Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Duncan. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Wembanyama. No luck on that one. And so here is Toronto.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
To the paint. Deflected. And they recover it. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Drexler. To the right side. There's a screen. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the second free throw.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Pass to Jordan. Gets the 3 to fall. Jordan's got 8 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Doncic. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Toronto trails by 3. Pass to Wade. Now here's Jordan. Give him 8 points now. Out to James. For the tie. Right side Tatum. Outside Wembanyama. Six to shoot. Wembanyama won't be denied.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Toronto making a switch here. Now Jordan. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Got it. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's James. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Fires in the triple.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
James deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. And the shot goes. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. Kick out to Brown. Here's Malone. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
They're playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
The three, James. Pure from three-point range. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Going inside. Pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Wade, that's good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, just an all-around talent. The growth we've seen from Brown in this league has been tremendous, and he's got a ring to prove it.
Here's Frazier. No points yet. Pass to Wade. Now here's Young. It'll count. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Takes it inside. Frazier with the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Pass to Malone. Back to Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
First team foul. Substitution for Toronto. Number 8.
Left side Durant. Over Russell. Rebound Toronto.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
First team foul.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've done so many things well in this one, including getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of easy points.
Durant, Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And it's Drexler missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
That free throw misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Toronto. Oh, and the jam by James.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Duncan. Giannis with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Kidd. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Here's Drexler. And again, Toronto no good. Antetokounmpo surveys. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, misses the dunk. Toronto trails by 5. Westbrook. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
Here's Kidd. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams changing it up here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
The strong finish by Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. Westbrook rips down the board. Jordan with it. James. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
And here's James. Ooh, he leaves no question.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So it's both teams making substitutions here. James. Here's Russell. Here's Wade. Unloads from 13 feet.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Young. Can't get the three. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Substitution for Toronto. Kawhi Leonard. Paul Gasol.
Now here's Durant. And so Toronto takes the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I'm cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. He's stupid. Slide this way, just don't miss it. When we come back, talking about everybody know him. Everybody know you're a goof. I done popped out, feel like I future. Tyler created my look. Them boys like 5. That's hope. This ain't straight from auntie. We pink slip boys, no car lease. My like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm 2-pack. On the jet plane, shit for a vacate. Free real. Road truck all brown like thing. And my wrist all green like my watch face. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in the rain.
Diamonds get the headache. Switching lane, I'm scanning. that tanning. Me and my be sharing it. I'm done running about 50, man. I feel like Rick Flanders. Ain't got a cannon. They upping on me, I'm down.
Up, walked her down in Landvines, pocket full of grandparents. Old school to Trans Am one, culling in the Emma-Lambs one. You good, your mans can't come. I don't give a about nothing.
Yeah. Hey, say, but don't think like Sarah. Elevator pad at the crib. Shopping bags all on the floor. Never seen me twice with a backyard vibes by the ocean. Driveway look like a car show. 250 million on the go. Custom leather pussy on the dough. 50 birds a dog on my wrist. Jumping off my
It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Here we go. So Toronto will get the first possession. Now here's Westbrook. From deep, Jordan. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Outside Tatum. Nails it from three. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Shot clock at 6. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And it's Drexler missing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Kidd. Over Westbrook. And that one no good to start off the night.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Kidd. Shoots over Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Kidd with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Outside Tatum. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. And Russell's got the ball here for Toronto. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For San Antonio, here's West. Plenty of space. Buries the jump shot.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Wade. This is the jumper.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
West. Tips it, but no good. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Beyond the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Fires from the wing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
The score now all even. 6 points for him. Here's Wade. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, Brown. Puts it up from 12. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. It's James on the wing. Still without a bucket. That one's good for 2.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Checking in for Toronto, number 30, Isaiah Young.
7 seconds left in the first. 1 second left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Toronto out in front, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Durant. No points so far. San Antonio moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Jordan inside. On the wing, Wade. Three-pointer. To get it again. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Outside Durant. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Jordan. Unloads. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. There's Young with the 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Havlicek. Back to Wembanyama. Young with it. Durant covering. Here's Jordan. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throws good from Durant. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Drexler. He's scoreless. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. James with a steal. Hook loose. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Drexler. Six on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Tatum. Doncic outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. 1:49 left in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Brian?
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Pass to West. And Young with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Now here is James. Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. And Toronto leads by 9.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen. In transition. And it's James with the jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And there's James from the arc. And so it's Toronto with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. San Antonio trails by 9. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. 2 points.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Westbrook right side. Now Jordan. Give him 8 points now. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio trails by 7. Second half getting started. About a minute played. That one goes in.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
From 18 feet away. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Jordan's got 10 points in the game. San Antonio with the ball. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Wembanyama screen. Here's Kidd. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Drexler grabs the board. Toronto leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Pass to Duncan. Back to Westbrook. Here's Kidd. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. San Antonio trails by 9. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Down low. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Launches it. And again, Toronto, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Leonard outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And again, Toronto, no good.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Young, here we go. And Young slams it in.
Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. 1:21 left to play in the third. Here's Frazier. No made baskets yet. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Dwayne Wade. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Leonard outside. Shot on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. San Antonio trails by 4. It's a strong finish by Giannis.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
The shot by James, no good. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. For the tie. Look at Giannis battling inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
36.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Drexler. Out to James. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
At the line for Toronto.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game. Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. From outside the arc, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's Young with the three. He buries it from three. And Toronto leads by 2. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
And the basket by West.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Drexler. No good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Durant for 3. James outside. And stolen by Durant. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he banks in the layup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And just a prolific scorer. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thanks for that, Allie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Tatum. From deep. Here's Wembanyama. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Second.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Toronto trails by 7. Now Young. 16 feet out.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Tatum fires. The 3 is off.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Young. Oh, no good again that time. Stolen by Russell. Young outside.
Spurs foul. John Havlicek.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The first free throw is good. Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. switch here. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done.
So the first of 3 is good. And that puts him up 5. And the second free throw drops. And it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Wembanyama screen. Oh, it's off target. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Leonard, double team.
Jason Kidd. First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming off the floor for San Antonio.
It's a 5-point game. Jump. Banks it home. Big shot.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis, someone you can always rely on.
Outside Leonard. Picked it out of midair. Fast break, here we go. And he slams it home.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Oh, he can't jam it home.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And so here is Toronto.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for the Spurs. John Havlicek. Taking 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So it comes up empty at the line. 20 seconds left in the game. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Wade. Outside Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
stupid.
Got more screens in the trenches than Playboy Max. I don't know a lot of rappers who tell to spend 10,000 on this denim. And I ain't capped. Every play with this thing I tap, Let her stand by me, she lucky. New bad like Lauren London. Teach her to get some money. I've been inside stacking this when I'm turning it up this summer. When I pop out, going. I've been jumping in my bag, I'm popping now. I can't be the reason group of trying to stay around. Bust down V's, bust down full chains around sound. EBS is loud, tell it.
We selling up the price, shut your down. I got my game from Kingpins, never had no crown on. I put it on all our house, we doing house call. If you love me like you said, then give 4 9 some. Made a lot of millions out of mud and go to college for. That look so good.
Welcome, everyone. To a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto taking on San Antonio. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Here's Kidd. Lays it up off the glass.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here are the Spurs with the ball. 4-point game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Spurs scoring again.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Duncan, a screen. From deep, Jordan misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from a 4. Goes up the baseline. And the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Outside, Tatum puts up a deep 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Raleigh had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Outside, Drexler. Screened by Russell. Shot clock at 5. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Tatum. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Kidd after the made shot from Michael Jordan. And it's Havlicek missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Toronto. Here's West. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. The ball goes to Toronto.
Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's James outside. A putback. And that's collected by Malone. San Antonio trailing here. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Pass to Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Moses Malone.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Outside, Malone. Back to Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar and superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a Finals MVP.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Malone outside. Out to KD. Lets it go from the wing. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Leonard. Over Durant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 4.
That's the end.
And the second quarter.
Your Spurs 19, Toronto 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And Young with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Wembanyama outside. nifty move. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here is Kidd. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Havlicek. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Leonard. Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And it's sent back by Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Left side Kidd. Pass to Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Stolen by Havlicek. Left side Kidd. Lets the three fly. And it's Russell with the rebound. Toronto trails by 4. Screened by Russell. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. And they recover it. Outside for Kidd. Takes a 3. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Here's Young. And Young slams it home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young with no one around. No good. That would have tied it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Brown wide open. He fires. San Antonio again missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis fighting in. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Toronto. Drexler outside. Pass to Jordan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Back to Tatum. From anywhere, anytime, Tatum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. James outside for the lead. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Drops in the tray. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to James.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Clyde Drexler.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Havlicek. Kidd with it. He's got 5. The putback. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Toronto. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be game 2 of 4.
Oh, wow!
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Wade. Wade muscling it up and in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
On the wing, Doncic. Doncic attacks. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Second team foul.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 3. Kicks it out to Drexler.
First foul. John Havlicek. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Drexler outside. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Spurs. Pass to Drexler. Back to Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Toronto making a change here. San Antonio trails by 4. West outside. Over in the corner, Brown. That ball, nice feed that time from Jerry West. Brown's got 6 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That puts them in the lead. He's got 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just...
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
James looking around. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Out to West. Shoots over Frazier. And the Spurs scoring again.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Giannis. Into the lane. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Toronto leads by only 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Malone with the steal. Brown right side. And they double up Brown. Durant in the corner. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Drexler. Out to Russell. Back to Drexler. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Both teams changing it up here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Wembanyama. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
So it's Toronto now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Young in the corner. Back to Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Russell. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The putback. Wembanyama with the block.
Oh, stopped at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
Westbrook. And again, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Leonard running the floor.
And you gotta love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. And Toronto making a change. They trail by 11. Durant feeling it out a bit. Young with the steal. Wade. Duncan outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wade on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying again. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots the 3. Jordan pulls it down. Now Young. Showing the moves down low.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Toronto.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And there's the 3.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed it.
Wade with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Young fires. No good. San Antonio with the ball. Duncan with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Michael Jordan.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Spurs foul. Number 8. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Canary yellow, 7-9 civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so it can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm gonna show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah's. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door's the on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a want your compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a want your compatible, created in the attic.
Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get a Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe, anyone you know, young or old, they get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses, that's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a holding my on the nurses. When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like you normally. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then.
Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
'Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler, 'cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college.